Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Today, as we do every month, I'm gonna film my June monthly haul video. We also have a special guest in the room. You're gonna hear some grunts and groans. It's just little baby H in the background, but I like to sit down and film a monthly haul so we can recap all the things that I bought or received in PR. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, highly recommend subscribing. I also have a haul playlist if you want to binge that. Super fun times if you like old school YouTube like I do. Anyways, we've got a lot to get through, so let's go ahead and roll into it. Okay guys, I'm so excited. We have so much stuff. I am struggling as always to keep it all straight. So let's go ahead and get this haul filmed so I can put this stuff away. So first things first, let's start off with the Glamlight and Rick and Morty collection. So they actually sent this to me in PR. I did do a video where I swatched it, gave you guys a first look at this collection, and I've been playing with it ever since, and I've had so much fun with this eyeshadow palette. This might be my favorite Glamlight palette as far as the big rainbow ones go, especially one of their newer ones. So yeah, highly recommend checking out that video. We also have the highlighter palette, which I actually have in my Shop My Stash, so I don't have it down here, just the box to show you guys. It also came with this awesome little setting spray. And then we have the two lip kits as well. So yeah, if you want to see a full video on this, check that first impressions video out. Okay, from Colourpop, I did receive some new lippies. So they sent me some of their ultra blotted, ultra shimmer, or ultra glossy, I should say, and ultra matte lipsticks. I'm actually wearing one of the ultra matte lipsticks. This is the shade LAX. I thought it would pair really nicely with this eyeshadow look. If you're wondering how I created this look, it should be up on my channel already. If it's not, it's coming soon, and I will link it down below. If it's up already, go check it out. It's a new indie eyeshadow palette. Anyway, these are fabulous. I really like the reformulated formulas. I was not a huge fan of the Ultra Matte liquid lipsticks, although I did buy them because Colourpop was one of the first brands that made liquid lipsticks that I could afford back in the day. I think they were like $5 or $6, and so I bought like all of them pretty much because I was so obsessed with the concept of a liquid lipstick that didn't budge. So it's really nice to see that they reformulated them, made them a little bit more modern, less drying. It hardly feels like I have anything on. The ultra blotted lips are one of my favorite formulas, so happy to see that those got reformulated. And then the glossy lips are super nice. I'm not one of those people that has to wear a gloss every time I put lipstick on, but these glosses are so nice, so lightweight. They're not sticky. They feel a little bit hydrating, which is such a plus point. But yeah, I'm so thankful to have gotten these because I'm trying not to buy lip products, even though somehow they all just like sneak into my collection. No idea how. So we're all waiting for Pat McGrath to launch her next mothership, but in the meantime, she did launch some new products, and I totally didn't need this freaking eyeshadow palette. I don't even know what it's called. Oh, here it is. Luxe eyeshadow palette in Passion Fleur. But I was so desperate for my Pat McGrath fix that I did buy it. Don't get me wrong, it's a beautiful quad, but I definitely didn't need it. And then I wanted to try her newest blush product. These are like blush bombs, and they're very like gently pigmented, very beautiful like glossy balm blushes, and they're very nice. I think these would be perfect for somebody that's really into that like no makeup look. It gives your cheek such a nice flush of color, but it's not like super duper pigmented. At first, I was kind of disappointed in these, but once I kind of read the description of what these products are actually supposed to do, totally made sense. So yeah, it's not really Pat McGrath's fault that I didn't read the description before I bought these, but once I understood what they're for, totally made sense. I would recommend these, like I said, if you're not looking for something super pigmented, if you want that just flush of color, it gives a beautiful glow. Super cool product from Pat McGrath. Okay, I bought two blushes from Gucci Beauty. So I bought the shade, I think I showed these in like a testing new makeup, but I want to show them in my haul video as well. I'm actually wearing the shade Soft Red today. So this is Soft Red, and then this one is called Intense Plum. I really need to stop buying blushes, but I can't help myself. They're like my second favorite thing after eyeshadow palettes. They might even be my first favorite thing, if I'm being honest, because they're just so fun. But I've really experienced a little bit of makeup fatigue the last couple of days, which is very weird for me, but I have definitely spent a lot of my YouTube money on makeup these last few months, and I have to get back on my saving track because AdSense has been really low, and it is summer, so it's kind of a known thing, but I feel like my life is so unpredictable. I had a baby when it was super busy in 2021, like almost around Vlogmas. So I always feel like I live for the moment with my YouTube channel, and who knows how the holidays will be this year. I just don't know if it's going to be a slump that lasts through the holiday season. All of that to say, my earnings are a lot lower than they have been before, so I really need to start being smart with my YouTube earnings because that's the only money I make. I'm just being kind of candid with you guys. I know usually I don't talk money on my channel, but I think it's like an interesting aspect because I really enjoy hearing creators talk about the money they make, how they make money, how people juggle their busy lives. Always blows my mind. So anyway, all that to say, I need to slow down. Have I slowed down? Not really. I did not place an order on the Colourpop website during their 4th of July sale. So I feel like that was a win. So, you know, baby steps is what we do around here. But these blushes are great. I already own 3, and I bought these 2 new shades because I thought they were super cool. Okay, so more things that I purchased. I did buy the Bare Minerals Gen Nude Highlighting Blush in the shade Peach Glow. I'm actually wearing this today. I feel like it is very light, so it's not really a blush on me. I definitely feel like it's a more colorful highlighter, but I'm not mad about it. I kind of like how subtle it is, if I'm being honest, because a lot of the times I feel like highlighters can be very pow, which I love that too, but in this one's case, I actually really like how gently pigmented it is. And next, we also have the travel size Auric Glow Lust. I guess I'm on the Auric PR list. I don't know. This is my second PR that I've gotten from them. And so they did travel sizes of these Glow Lusts, and I love that for me because I don't wear this under my foundation. I think right now I'm just going through like a matte, natural kind of foundation vibe. I'm not into the super glowy foundations. So for that reason, I'm not mixing these in, but I love this size. So if you've been dying to try the Glow Lust, but you didn't want the massive sized ones, check these out because they're perfect. I'm wearing this foundation today as well. This was one of my last Sephora orders, so I decided to try the Danessa Myricks Beauty Yummy Skin Serum Skin Tint, and I have it in the shade 9. I really like this. I do need to powder with it because it is very dewy looking, and like I said, I'm not super into that, but it's nice. It's not too heavy, and it does take a bit of time to dry down, but I haven't had any issues with it overall. Did I need a new foundation, skin tint, any of the above? Absolutely not, but something about this was calling me, so I did buy it, but I'm going to try and make more of an effort to not buy any more base products because I have so many, and just as I'm saying that, I'm remembering that Hourglass is coming out with a skin tint, so I'm definitely going to need that, but other than that, there's not going to be. I'm gonna try not to buy, is what I'm trying to say here, okay? I did find one of my favorite, well, my favorite color corrector. This is the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Corrector, and I was hesitant to buy this because I'm like, do you really need this? Because I just bought the NARS one, which I feel like I bought that in last month's haul, but I like this one so much better. I think this shade works really well for me. So I have the shade Mango in case any of you guys are a similar skin tone to me. Really like this. I'm wearing this today as well. I also made another purchase because I fell in love with the Natasha Denona Yucca Collection eyeliners. So I bought the black one because I had a coupon from Ulta, and I just really like these Micro Tech eye crayons from Natasha Denona. So I picked up the black one. You'll see the other ones when I talk about the Yucca palette, because these are without a doubt one of the longest wearing eyeliners in my waterline, so I had to grab the black one. I wanted to try this Charlotte Tilbury airbrush liquid lipstick thingy that she came out with, so you can wear the sheer, you can wear it built up. I feel like this is the first time Charlotte Tilbury has done a terracotta nude, so I had to show her some support and be like, Charlotte, we need this color in other formulas. So I bought the shade Honey Blur, and I've been wearing it quite a bit in videos just to try and test it out and stuff like that. It's definitely not worth the price, in my opinion. I feel like you could find the shade in so many other affordable brands that'll cost you way less. And the formula is not nice enough for me to tell you that you need to stop what you're doing and go buy this. Unearthly sent over their Immortal Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner set. I haven't used these on my eyes yet, but I do have them. I love the packaging. She did such a good job. Each of the containers is marked with a corresponding shade name, and the shade name is in the color of the stuff that's inside, which is so helpful because it's not a clear tube, so you can't tell what's in there. So I'm glad she at least made that detail, because I did get the ones that Adept launched with their like Neutrally palette, and it doesn't say what shade is in there, so it's such a nightmare because it's not a clear tube. So I feel like Unearthly definitely did better than Adept on the multi-chrome eyeliners, and I love this cute little packaging they put it in as well. I bought this Icon London little blush highlighter thing. I can't remember if I showed this in May's video, so I apologize if I did, but it's the most beautiful highlighter blush shade. This is kind of what I was thinking that Bare Minerals was trying to do, but I think this shade is just so cool. You guys know me. I love me a coral shimmery shade, so I did pick this up. Like I said, I can't remember if I showed it to you guys, so I'm showing it to you again. And I can't remember if I talked about these in my last haul video either, but Clarins sent me their Lip Perfectors. These are a ultra nourishing organic shea butter balm for your lips, and they sent me 3 shades. It says 91% lip appearance improved, whatever the heck that means, but these are pretty nice. I definitely need to throw one in my purse so I can use it more, but they've been living down here because I wanted to remember to mention it, and I never moved them since then. So yeah, these are from Clarins, and I probably shouldn't have bought this, but I bought this NYX Ultimate Vintage Jean Baby Color Palette because they redid these, and I picked it up from Ulta, and of course I haven't been able to film with it yet. So if you guys get a chance, let me know in the comments if you want to see your first impressions on this, or should I skip it? Maybe I can throw it in a giveaway or something. But yeah, I think I probably had like an Ulta coupon or something, and I kind of feel bad about wasting money and buying something that I haven't shown on my channel yet. So one of my favorite skincare brands had a sale, and so I picked up some backups that I had been needing. Also, I figured I'd try the Strawberry Shortcake Clean Cleansing Balm from Pharmacy. I have one of these in my shower right now, and I figured I really wanted to smell this one, so I did grab it during a sale that they were having. So let's go ahead and, oh my gosh, this is so annoying. Okay, it's not overly berry scented, which I appreciate. I just put the little spoon thing in there when I'm using this in the shower. So yeah, once I finish my green clean, I'm gonna replace it with this. And then I'm almost done with my Honey Halo, so I bought myself a backup. I love that they have a jumbo size version of this. So I've been using this product for years and years and years. You can go back and look at my empties. I've emptied out so many of these. I could use an even bigger one. I would love for Pharmacy to change this packaging. I know they take the glass, like you can recycle the glass, but it just seems like such a waste, and I hate this shape because product gets stuck in these edges and it's such a nightmare to get out. So if somebody from Pharmacy ever watches this, please change this packaging. It's so annoying and wasteful. Hopefully they'll hear me, because listen, did you guys see that Laneige repackaged their cream skin toner? I've again emptied out so many of those, and now you buy one and it has a refill option that comes in like a plastic bag, which I think is so nice. And then I really wanted to try this Wake Up Honey eye cream from Pharmacy. So once I finish up my glow recipe, oh, this is kind of leaked out a bit. Once I finish up my Glow Recipe eye cream, I'm going to switch to this one and try it out. It doesn't have like a strong honey fragrance or anything like that. I was a little bit curious, but yeah, I did grab that to try as well. So I got a bunch of skincare from pharmacy, and they gave me a bunch of samples too, which is so exciting. Looks like I have a travel size of the Honey Halo, so that's really nice. A travel size of their Green Clean. So yeah, a nice amount of samples from them. Okay, so Sigma was having an awesome customer appreciation sale, and I did buy a backup of my favorite eyeshadow base primer in the shade Ignite. I put this in my Shop My Stash bag, which I keep upstairs, so I just kept the box so I could remember to mention it. I literally use this every time I do my eyeshadow. Okay, I did get a PR package from Kiss. And these are their press-on falsies, so you don't need any glue for them. This sounds like a magical idea for somebody like me that hates putting on falsies, but the instructions say you need to put on the falsie under your actual lashes. And I tried to do that and it was a freaking nightmare. So I hated every second of it, but I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be a rebel and I'm just gonna place them on top of my lashes. They're supposed to last 24 hours. I'm guessing if I put these on top of my lashes, they're not gonna be as effective when it comes to the longevity, but honestly, I would rather try them that way than give up on trying them at all. So I will keep you guys posted. Look out for it. You might see it in a testing new makeup video. I'm going to give it another good old college try. The brand Hard Candy sent me their new lip oil. So these are their Glosstopia lip repair oils. Now it does look like each of them has a tint to it, but I did swatch these, I think on my Instagram, and they all look the same. Like you didn't really see a shade in any of them. So I'm not really sure what's up with that, but I haven't actually put these on my lips yet, so I need to go ahead and do that, but I just wanted to show you them. They look really pretty, and I'll probably put them in a testing new makeup video eventually. So from Philosophy, I received the Dose of Wisdom Bouncy Skin Revitalizing Serum, and I haven't tried this yet, but I do need to go ahead and take this upstairs so I can use it. But basically it says it'll give you more radiant skin, makes your skin look more plumped and revived, and luminous, hydrated. Fine lines are apparently smooth in 2 weeks. So looks like it has a lot of different claims to it. And it kind of reminds me, from the sounds of it, of that Clarins product I tried. So I'll have to go ahead and give this a go and see if this becomes a favorite. I've had the same skincare for as long as I can remember. I don't typically switch out my skincare routine, but I will try it before I decide and make up my mind on this thing. Okay, so before I dive into the giant box of eyeshadow palettes that I got in the month of June, I want to show you guys my Mooncat order. So I heard about Mooncat from my friend Angelica. She was telling me about the shade called Plankton, which I've already worn. It's upstairs, and I'm actually wearing one of their nail polishes. This is easily one of my favorite nail polish shades of all time. It's called Mermaid Bait. I'll try and remember to link it for you guys. But they did a collab with Alice in Wonderland, so I grabbed two of the shades because I couldn't resist. So I got the shade, I think one is called Mad Hatter and the other one is called A Very Merry on Birthday. And I haven't mastered these ones. They're a little bit more complex because I know the Mad Hatter shade is a magnetic polish, and I also ended up stress biting all my nails off, so I haven't given these another chance, but let me show to you up close. Look at these. Aren't they absolutely just stunning? So I do like indie polishes. I don't buy a ton of them, but Mooncat really called to me, and especially with my friend Angie's recommendation. I also got the shade Catfish, which is one of their best sellers. Again, this one was also disappointing because I thought it had like a cream base to it, but it's actually like a shimmer. So what I need to do with this one is apply it over another nail polish, and I think that'll solve my problem. And then I did get one of their cream polishes. I wanted to try the formula, so I got the shade Highway Glow. who's surprised? So I should probably paint my nails today, but I do have 6 nail polishes from Mooncat now, and I also have their base coat and their top coat. So I really like the shade Mermaid Bait. I will vouch for that one. But the rest of these, the jury's still out because they are proving to be challenging, and I did get some tips from Angie, so I'm gonna attempt it again. I just have been neglecting my nails after I bit them off. I was on a really good roll there because I wasn't biting them, and then I get like annoyed when I break a nail. Then I rip all the other ones off too. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and toss these. But I wanted to tell you about Mooncat because they are a newer to me indie nail polish brand. Okay, Simply Posh Cosmetics sent me over their Fairy Tale Fairies palette, and this one they actually had posted an announcement on their Instagram saying that people were saying some of the shades were hard pressed, so they were offering, I believe, customers a refund. I am not sure exactly how they worded it, so go and check out their Instagram. I did share it on my Instagram stories as well, but I haven't tried this yet. And I also have their Citrus palette, which they sent me during the launch, and I was like basically at the hospital, I think, when that palette got delivered. So I'm still trying to catch up from having baby number 2, but I will definitely film a 2 looks, 2 palettes video with these Simply Posh palettes because I have, I think, 1 palette from them that I've tried that I really enjoyed. So I want to use these ones too because I do have an affiliate code with them. And yeah, I want to be able to talk about the palettes and give you guys my thoughts. So it's definitely on my list of things to film. So let me know if you guys would like to see that because I think a lot of you are interested in this brand. Okay, so here is the Natasha Denona Yucca palette. Oh my gosh, this is one of my new favorite midi palettes from Natasha Denona. I think this one's going to dethrone the bronze just because I really enjoy this color story. And then here are the 2 eyeliner pencils that started my obsession with the Natasha Denona eyeliners. So super duper pretty. I highly recommend you guys get your hands on this palette if you're interested in trying one of the midi palettes from Natasha Denona. Okay, the brand Gourmand Girls sent me their Warriors Wear Pink palette. This palette is so beautiful, and it is a collaboration with one of their subscribers slash friends. And basically some of the profits from this palette are going towards her cancer journey. So highly recommend supporting if you guys are able to. I think this is a beautiful color story. I feel like this palette kind of has extra special meaning to me this month because 2 people that I know have either been fighting cancer or diagnosed with cancer and have started fighting cancer. And I've seen like 2 GoFundMes go up, and I'm just like so gutted for the families and of course the people that are fighting this disease. I, have never experienced something as serious as cancer, but when I was sick in the hospital, when I had toxic shock, and just like, I feel like the last couple of years, just with the kids and myself having kind of been in the medical system, I've realized what a hard, lonely process that can be. And even for your family, like my husband was so terrified when I was in the hospital with toxic shock. And so, I don't know, I feel like I have like a new empathy for people that are going through tough medical situations. So if you guys are ever able to donate or, even be there and support people, if you guys ever see that somebody is not feeling well, reach out because it probably means a lot to them. Like it meant a lot to me when people were checking up on me when I was in the hospital. Even if it was a planned thing, it meant so much to me to read you guys' comments when I was in the hospital having my babies. I mean, it goes a long way to know that people are thinking of you. So I just wanted to share that because it just gutted me. Like one was a friend of a friend, and they've been fighting with cancer for years and years and years. Like for as long as I've known my friend, this person's had cancer. So it's just gutting. So I just wanted to share that if you guys are able to ever give, especially for people that are going through tough medical spots, I think I would highly encourage that. And then I have from the brand Clarity, they sent me their Aloha palette. I did do a video on this one. Super duper colorful. They're going in a bit of a different direction, so I'm very interested to see how that pans out for Clarity. And of course I have the beautiful Cosmos palette from ABH. This palette is so pretty. It's very like basic, but also very beautiful. So yeah, I did pick this up and I did film a video with this as well. I put it in a testing new makeup video. So yeah, I definitely need to bring this upstairs. I'm going to put this in one of my Shop My Stash days and I want to play with that some more. So I'm making a little pile. I've been just wanting to film this June haul video because it's such a mess down here. Such a mess. So I'm making my way through it all so I can use my stuff. Okay guys, we're getting close to the end. So I did pick up the Culture palette from Juvia's Place. This is what it looks like. Another palette that I kind of want to dive into a little bit more because it didn't feel like the Juvia's Place I know and love, but I need to test it out more. And I did buy one of their liquid highlighters as well, which is super fabulous. I've used it in a bunch of videos. I think I put it away so it's not out here, but just know that I did buy that. And then the brand Cosmic Brushes launched a new palette. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So this is the Delicious Delights palette from Cosmic Brushes, and I believe they are going to be restocking this. So definitely keep your eyes peeled for that. Colourpop did send me their Smoking Hot collection. I think this was one of the last PRs I got from them. I keep willing them to send me their Wish You Were Here collection, that new one that they launched at Target, but alas, it's not here, and there's a blush from that collection that I've been eyeing. I need to pick that up the next time I go to Target, but I use some of their Jelly Mush shadows in a hot second. I haven't used these in a long time, and they're so good. Not that you need to buy all the shades, but maybe pick up one if you're interested, because I was pleasantly surprised. And I also was pleasantly surprised by how beautiful this palette is. This is the Smoking Hot palette. I wanted to buy so many things when Colourpop was 30% off. I wanted their eyeliners. I wanted their new bronzer stick. I wanted some of these makeup palettes, but I decided to say no because I have so many things and I don't need to buy more makeup right now. I already have the Martine palette ordered. I have the Gloss Gods order I placed. I placed an order with McGrath Cosmetics. I know I have a indie brand palette that I have two indie palettes. One is on its way to me. One I already have that hasn't been revealed yet. So I've got plenty of eyeshadow coming my way. So I decided to say no, but I'm so happy they sent me that Smoking Hot palette because that one was definitely tempting me as well. And then Sigma collab with Angela Bright. And this palette might be one of the best Sigma eyeshadow palettes. The matte formula is amazing in this palette. I feel like it's so opaque and beautiful. So they did a fabulous job. They also sent me her favorites brush set. They did revamp this. So there's different brushes in this now than her original set. I think I might have mentioned this in my May haul. I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself. I'm trying to do the best I can with keeping track of things, but that's why I need to like get this done so we're squared away back here. But this palette is really pretty if you guys get a chance to check it out. Also, I like that it's a little bit skinnier. Somebody pointed out to me that it's because there's no brush in this palette, which is totally fine with me. Okay, you guys, I have been salivating over these Bella Beaute bar palettes. So I finally bought the Smoky Glam. I was waiting for the Best Mattes to launch so I could pick this one up. I think I might buy their pastel palette too. I know they were doing a pre-order on it. I hate pre-orders because I am very impatient. Plus, I told you guys how many eyeshadow palettes, like I love eyeshadow, so I buy a lot of eyeshadow. I did see that they are restocking the pastel one sometime this month, so I've got my eyes peeled for that. I do also have an affiliate code with Bella Beaute Bar. They made me an affiliate, which I'm so excited for. So I do have a code. KHMAKEUP will save you money on the Bella Beaute Bar website. I'm going to be testing this palette out. I know it's a bit of an older palette, but my friend Angie assures me that the quality of this palette is absolutely stellar. So look for this in a upcoming video. And I already put the Best Mattes palette in a video, but I'm planning on using this again because I have the Clionadh palette that they launched, the Treasure palette. That one also came to me right after I had my baby, so I haven't played with that one yet. So I'm gonna mix these two and create some beautiful looks. At least I will think they're beautiful. But anyway, got these giant palettes from Bella Beaute Bar and I couldn't be happier. Okay, I very spontaneously decided to buy the PR box from the Wet n Wild and Alice in Wonderland collection. So definitely didn't need any of this makeup, but I don't know. I just have a soft spot for Wet n Wild. So they launched these cool like mega face palettes. They've had these before, at least the highlighter one they've had before. But of course that whole thing came with the collection. I also got the We're All Mad Here little mirror. We got brushes. We got glitter mascara. Which is not that pigmented, but we have that. Yeah, just a bunch of stuff. I think I said I was going to put this Alice gloss in a giveaway because it's way too light for me. But I did play with pretty much everything else in this collection. And yeah, it was fun. It was fun. I hate to say this, but I think it's good makeup for the drugstore. I don't know that I would say it's really good makeup for makeup in general, but it's definitely good stuff for Wet n Wild quality. Okay, we're almost done. This is one of my favorite things that I got in PR in the month of June. Lethal Cosmetics launched these beautiful single shadows. Of course, they sent me all of them, so that's why I have them in a palette, but you can pick these up individually. Oh my gosh, these multi-chromes are so stunning. This shade might be the best green multi-chrome eyeshadow I've ever seen. Holy shit, it's so bright. Like, it's just unbelievably beautiful. So if you guys have been contemplating those, check them out. They also have this holographic silver shade that I still haven't used, so I need to put this in my pile of makeup that I need to put in my Shop My Stash. This was in my Shop My Stash with the Rick and Morty palette, but I decided to give the Rick and Morty palette a break. But I think I'm going to take this back upstairs because I had so much fun creating looks with this. So yeah, super, super good. Really one of my favorite things that Lethal has done this year so far. I also got from Shroud Cosmetics, they ninja dropped a Peaches and Dreams palette. I don't know, maybe others saw this coming, but I was very happy to see a new palette from them. I feel like they were so quiet for so long, and now they've really been keeping up, which is so nice to see. So very much a mid-tone palette, not for everyone, of course, but I think it's a beautiful palette. It'll mix and match really well with the other palettes in the Shroud lineup. So very, very glad that they sent this to me, and their metallics are fabulous. And last, but certainly not least, Miss Blend Bunny over here has been very, very busy. She put out the Sugar and a Grunge palette, and they so kindly sent this to me. Beautiful, beautiful palette. I personally consider this like my perfect pastel palette. So if you are weary of pastels like I am, highly recommend checking this out. So they also launched 3 lippies with the palette. The lippies were not sent in PR, so I did go ahead and buy these with my own money. I'm actually wearing the shade Moody in the original video where I filmed this eye look, and I will definitely throw these into upcoming videos as well. But I really like the Blend Bunny liquid lipstick formula, so I figured I'd pick up the 3 shades that they launched with the Sugar and Grunge palette. Okay friends, so that is it for this makeup haul. I hope you guys enjoyed. Give this video a thumbs up if you did, and if you guys are looking for any of the products I mentioned, check the pinned comment down below. I will include as many links and codes as I can just to make it easier for you guys to shop. Thank you so much for watching this video and supporting my channel. I will see you guys in a new video very, very soon. Bye for now.